Hi, and welcome to my third and final Tricaster tutorial video. In this video, I'll be going over executing a live production. Now, I'm going to be assuming that you already set up scenes and got everything ready for your live production, connected the cameras, and have them operating the way you'd like them to. I'm going to go over operating the switcher and setting up the stream or file capture. Now, in the last video, I didn't go over this upper right-hand corner very much. That's because this is where the stream and recording is normally done, as well as the exporting, but we'll end with the exporting. Starting with the streaming and encoding, this is where you set up your stream or your file capture to capture video. Now, to set up your streams to streaming or recording settings, you have to click on one of these two gear icons. Now they have some presets set up for you: high, medium, low, each with different resolutions and bit rates. We're going to go with high, and I'm going to up the bit rate just a little bit as well to 4,000, up to almost 500. Audio, 192 kilobytes per second. Stereo, most of these are all good settings. And then you also want to set up where that recording or stream is going to go. Now here I have a file capture set up. A file capture is just recording the video. We'll set up a new preset for a stream or a file capture. We're going to go with the file capture. This is where you'll capture the video. And change the name to Tricaster TC1 tutorial. And you can change the destination down here. Close. And now you see it's checked there on the one underneath the one gear. That means it's going to be recording in this preset we have here. And that's set up to record now. Now to set up a stream, now we need to create a new preset. We're just going to create a custom preset that will allow us to stream just about anywhere. Here you'll have to put in your server address, whatever the RTMP is for it, the stream ID, as well as a username and password if you need those. But here we have one set up already using the Vimeo, and I'll just check that. And you're good to stream. You can also stream or record in multiple ways. So if you want to capture in a higher quality, you can set number 1 to a high quality setting, and then number 2, you can stream it out in a lower quality setting, maybe low. And then once you have your stream or encoding settings, you can click right here and do stream or encode. And you've started. You don't really need your record or replay. That's more for quick replays, like in a sports arena. But if you're doing a preset live production, it's not quite necessary. You're also able to grab any images during the show. It'll capture it, send it right to the DDR. Now on the switcher, you're also able to start the stream. If you just click on the record button up here in the stream, and you'll see that's also started the stream that way. Now I'm going to start focusing on the switcher. Now you can see here we have our primary bus down here. We're not going to worry so much about the things on the upper side right here or here, because they're a little more advanced and not necessary for most runs. Now on our primary bus we have our program, which is just what they're going to be seeing, and our preview. Above our program and preview buttons, we have our DSK buttons, which just selects what the DSK1 setting is, whether it be any of the camera settings, DDR, or the mix effects or buffers. See it change it in the preview down there, which is green, which lights up green. So we'll switch it to have our preview as camera 2 and our program as camera 1. And then let's say we want to switch from camera 2 to camera 1, you just go over here to where take and auto are. Take allows you to cut very quickly. Auto is a fade. Or you can select what the transition is up here, either fade or whatever your selected transition is, and you'll see it changes the selected transition. But we'll change it back to fade for now. You're also able to change how your image transitions by clicking right here and going to the different fade options, or finding another one, clicking on the plus and going down transitions such as edge. And then when you click auto, it will do that transition. And if you change it back to fade, auto will fade. You're also able to do the same thing with the DSKs. You can auto DSK1 or take DSK1 or auto DSK2 or take DSK2. If you hold shift and click DSK1, you can do the same thing with DSK3, or click DSK2 and we'll do the same thing with DSK4 if you're holding down shift. And this little switcher right here allows you to physically do the transition at whatever speed you'd like. And these knobs allow you to select the transition from the switcher, as well as change the rate. Say I want it to be 2 seconds, bump it up to 2 seconds. It's a little bit longer. Now in between our primary bus and our transition controls, we have our media player controls. This is where if you have it selected DDR1, you can control DDR1. Play, it will play. Stop, it will stop. Next, it will go to the next image, or go to the next video in DDR1 or DDR2, or graphics or the sound effects. So say I'll bring up DSK1 and I want to change the graphic. Just go through it like that. Play the graphic, it will play through. And you can change it to autoplay to the next. And these media player controls operate the same way as the controls on the live production system down here. So single is just the list button right here. You can see it highlights when I click it, when I unclick it. The loop button highlights when you click it and unclick it. And the autoplay will check or uncheck based on what it is on the switcher. As well as being able to change between the presets you have for different DDR settings. Now, after you've finished the stream, you can click shift and click on stream, and that will end the stream. If you just click on the stream button while it's live, it won't do anything. The shift button will glow, indicating that you need to click that. And that will end the stream, or the encoding. After the stream is finished, you'll probably want to export whatever video you recorded or your file somewhere for your portfolio or for other media arts production. For that, you'll go up to this export button. You'll click on the gear icon and open up the export media. Right now in the export media, I have a promotional video of Adam, but I'll add the recent recording we did. This one right here shows up in the recent clips. Let's go ahead and add that as you would with importing media in DDR or graphics. And then it shows a preset column here, a couple of different presets. You can change the presets by going up, clicking on the gear icons here, or adding a new one with different presets for Dropbox, Facebook, etc. set up. If you go in there, you can choose the format that you exported as, the encoding speed, and the directory it's sent to. Normally it defaults to an external drive that is connected. I'm going to export in an M4V format because it's high quality. And and relatively easy to work with. At 10 megabytes per second, I'll just remove the Atom one. And then once you click on export, it won't be able to export right now because I don't have an external drive connected, but it should take a little bit of time. Depending on how long the video is, it could take anywhere from a few minutes to an hour. The nice thing is you can let it run in the background and do other things while it's exporting. When you finish exporting your file, you can go and you want to exit out of the production. You're all finished up. Go up to the upper left hand in the file menu and exit. Back, go to shutdown and shut down TC1 right here. That's it for my Tricaster TC1 tutorial video series. I hope this helped. If you have any questions, feel free to ask Adam Boyer.